Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor. Today I think I might break some news. I don't know if it's broken yet or not, but I'm going to show you something that's really cool that'll show you just where all of this digital asset stuff is going. It's going to show you, we've talked in the past about how, we always talk about cashing out and here's what your exit strategy would be. But I do propose to you, and I've proposed it before, it may be that you never sell out of your XRP or whatever your digital asset is. It may be that you're here forever. It may be that your digital asset becomes your greatest asset. I believe it will. And that you'll be able to use that asset all over the place. And I'm about to show you one. And I think that this is news that's going to break either today or tomorrow. I may be breaking it right now. First, let me show you this. This is from CZ Binance, okay? And he says the XRP Army should be happy about this. Someone called me the leader of the XRP Army during my live AMA. Apparently, he did one of those Ask Me Anythings. But whether he's the leader or not, I'm happy for him to be the leader if he wants to lead. But what's interesting to me here and what's important is that this guy has been a true friend to the XRP community and to Ripple from day one. And this guy, I believe this guy's a true friend to everyone in blockchain. I believe the history books will write that he was one of the top 2 or 3 most important figures in this entire revolution, and he deserves that credit. Okay, next from Sean Michael, at Michaels_Mr. He sent me this. R3 has been appointed to the U.S. Trade Finance Advisory Council. We are delighted to bring the perspective of Fintax into to the U.S. government. Anyway, here's the press release. I'm not going to go into this any further than to say, remember, R3's Corda settler platform, XRP is the only digital asset that is used on that platform today. Now, they will add other digital assets in the future, but XRP is their first digital asset that can be used commercially through their Corda settler platform. And that is a big deal. And this is R3 is a big partner of Ripple. Okay. From Leonidas, Zipmex, a fully licensed Singapore-based digital asset exchange, has announced the addition of XRP, LTC, and EOS on its trading platform. So, folks, it's kind of like Leonidas is he's breaking by himself at least 1 or 2 exchanges adding XRP almost a week now. And so, I mean, just think about what this looks like into the future. It's just amazing how fast the dominoes around the world are falling. Okay, next, from XRP Goku. Now, I thought that they made a really good point here. They're tweeting out, this is about that Forte platform partnership between Spring and Forte to bring XRP to gaming. Well, what they're saying here is, sure, Ripple made a lot of money from XRP, but do you see all the projects they invested in? They never took the money and ran. They took the money and threw it right back into the crypto sphere. Now, he makes a good point, but the overall point is that the whole idea of Spring is to reinvest into crypto, and more specifically, reinvest into the XRP ledger and the future adoption for new use cases, and that is big. And all of these people, and this ties in also, you see a lot of these people that just don't know what they're talking about. Oh, Ripple's a scam, XRP's a scam. Well, anybody who's spent any time at all that's watched the actions and the progress of Ripple and the people that are behind it, anybody who's paid any attention whatsoever, you could not even begin to call Ripple or XRP a scam if you really watched what these people have done it and how effective they've been, and how they've thought out every single thing along the way, and the kind of people they are, the caliber of people they are, and the connectedness of the people that they are. Calling it a scam is way, way, way far from what we're dealing with here. All right, moving along. This is from crypto_XRP. And I thought this was really interesting, especially who the article's from. More printing of fiat and more debt is the government and Wall Street strategy to keep us in their never-ending perceptual slavery utopia. As Fed ponders a new lever, here's Wall Street's view. And this is a link to an article from Bloomberg, of all people, or of all places. Bloomberg, who has bashed XRP and digital assets more than any media outlet out there. And I've told you many times, these guys are protecting the traditional flank. And this is further proof. So they can write this article. When they write this article, this is as Fed, no, I love these terms they come up with, like QE and all of quantitative easing and all of the different terminology. And all of their terminology is words that are created to cover up the underlying problem, which is money printing, endless money printing, and overburdensome debt being put on their populations. That's what it's all code for. If you really want to break it down, well, the Fed has come out with a new term. This is called a lever. Doesn't that sound nice and soothing? It's a new lever. It's just a lever. It's not an atomic bomb or punching bag. It's just a new lever. We just kind of touch this lever and push it down. It's not even a button. It's just a lever. Nice, gentle lever. And let's read what a lever is. The Federal Reserve Bank of New York asked primary dealers, the traders who deal directly with the central bank, whether it should do something to keep money market rates from rising too far above the Fed's target range. People familiar with discussions have said previously, although policymakers haven't been too specific about what they're considering, economists are advocating for a standing repo facility, which could involve banks converting treasuries to reserves on demand at an administrated rate. So read this article. No, I love that this is coming from the same people that tell you when you're investing in digital assets, that's a scam and a fraud and all this. These same people, the money that you're putting into XRP or to Bitcoin, and that where there will not be any more of it. Meanwhile, this Federal Reserve that they so love, these guys are playing a shell game, a debt money printing shell game where they're lifting up this shell and putting this one down, and you don't know what's going on because it's either a new term or a new this or more printing or QE or just pure crazy. Nothing about this makes sense because it all ends in debt and money printing. And that's just the fact. That's just the way it is, folks. And that is what they can't get around. And all they're doing is playing a game of money musical chairs and moving it all around and trying this and this and this to get past the bottom line problem, which is that they're in a corner. They've backed themselves in over 50 years of debt and money printing. They've backed themselves into a corner with these interest rates that cannot be gotten out of. The debts cannot be paid off. And that is the problem. That's the reason Bloomberg tries to protect this Ponzi scheme. The greatest Ponzi scheme ever created is Federal Reserve. Period. Greatest Ponzi. It was created by the people like J.P. Morgan. J.P. Morgan had a guy in the room when it was created, folks. It's a joke. It's a joke. And digital assets are the answer to the joke. Digital assets are the answer. So when I see this stuff, especially against the backdrop of Bloomberg, who bashes digital assets, it's hilarious. It's really a funny joke if it wasn't so scary. But I hold digital assets, and so I'm pretty comfortable with where I am. Is the Federal Reserve and Bloomberg? I don't think so. Okay, now from the XRP analyst. I just realized what this guy's. I just realized what his that. No, that's funny. You made me laugh today. That's great. Anyway, I told you in the prior video that I don't do much on technical analysis and charting and all that often, but I thought that I keep seeing this. I don't even know what they call it, but I keep seeing these guys that do the charts and everything. I keep seeing them put this out and talking about this and how we're at a point where it could really break out. If you don't buy XRP here on this setup, then you have no clue what a good trade and risk reward ratio is. I don't care whether you like the coin or not. We all like money, and this setup is beyond obvious. I mean, folks, I have to pay attention to something like that because I haven't heard it from one place. I've heard it from like 20 places over the last week or so. So XRP must be forming a pretty darn good base right now. Okay, and next I want to show you this. I really like this. This is from XRP 334 at XRP 334. Technical explanation of the current XRP price. I think this will make all of you laugh, and it's so true where we are. This rock holding down the balloon is price suppression. You are in the balloon ready for takeoff. The XRP price is the balloon, and the reality is that line is about to break because this rock's not going to be able to hold this situation down long. So I thought this was a pretty darn good. In fact, I'm going to use this for the picture, the thumbnail in this video. Pretty darn cool. This is from at XRP Junkie. So give him a follow, at XRP Junkie. Digital asset investor is going to use your picture, but I will include your name in it. Okay, now I'm going to break something for you that I think it may not have broken yet, but hopefully I'm breaking it right here. All right, I was contacted by someone, I won't give any names or anything, I was contacted by someone at Alliant, and they told me that there is going to be a press release coming out today or tomorrow, and they said it was okay for me to talk about it. Alliant is a credit card, my understanding, they're a credit card processing company that has set it up now where they can go and get businesses to accept crypto payments for businesses, okay? They have just signed up Bob Moore Auto Group. The Bob Moore Auto Group is out of Oklahoma, and I'm going to read for you a little bit of what's been agreed to. The partnership makes Bob Moore Auto Group one of the first auto dealers in the United States to accept payments in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin for cars, parts, and service at its Subaru dealership in Oklahoma City. After measuring the success of the program at its Subaru dealership, the auto group will consider expanding crypto payments to other Bob Moore dealerships, including Audi, Buick, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Infiniti, Jaguar, Jeep, Kia, Land Rover, Maserati, Mazda, Nissan, Porsche, and Ram. How awesome is that, folks? This is one of the first car dealership dominoes to fall. Now you talk about some payments. Talking about huge, folks. Huge right here. This is big. So I decided that Alliant needs to add, and I'm gonna email the person that emailed me, but I decided that I would ask Alliant here in front of everybody when they're gonna add XRP for payments too. And I'm not gonna do this in the video. I'm gonna do it after I finish the video, because I don't know if I'm breaking news or not here. I'd like to break it in the video. But I want to finish by making a point here, folks. You hold XRP. Let's say you hold Bitcoin, XRP, Litecoin, Ethereum, any of those. And all of a sudden, this is one car dealership. Now, remember, they're only going to have, there is only X amount of these digital assets. And when I'm referring to the winners, I've told you all along, there's going to be maybe 10 to 20 or 30 winners in this thing. I believe Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and probably Litecoin will be 4 of those winners. I believe there's going to be several more that I've mentioned before. Imagine what the world looks like when you own that. You may never come out of your XRP because you may use it to go buy your Lambo if that's what you want, or your beach house if that's what you want. But we are entering a new world, and it's exciting. This is getting very exciting. I tell you all the time to tell your friends and family different things at the end of my videos. What I want you to tell them today is tell them that the Bob Moore Auto Group is about to start accepting Bitcoin and crypto payments. Tell them that it's coming, and they need to get in before it's too late. Tell them. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button and tell your friends and family about Bob Moore and what I told you today. Thank you for listening.